शायद ये हो आज का लास्ट गेम। दुख हुआ। मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि अब एक नए गेम का गेम।
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Kill that cocksucker!
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
I ain't backing down!
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make them.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta get these son of bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. So he went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, He was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that! Over there! That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving dogs. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party, and Coffeeville was already up in arms. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies. I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. There he is! And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
Can you shoot around corners? You can't get me.
Got us a hero. Put some holes in him.
And those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose it. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith.
दोस्तों प्लीज लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करो बहुत ही व्यूज कम है फिर मैं एक नया गेम स्टार्ट
Get those boys!
Shoot them down! They ain't getting away with this!
We gotta get out of here. I think they know who we are.
Whose stupid idea was this?
You won't get away with this! You can't hide forever!
Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Show yourself!
Shit for you. I'm
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers, and I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Getting by me, Greaves. I'm gonna plant you. I'm gonna plant you where you stand. It's hog killing time. Eat you like a red-headed stepchild!
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks. It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Bury them in the swamp! Plant them where they stand!
Damn him to hell!
I'm done with you!
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends. The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Dodge a damn bullet?
Hey, we know where you're hiding.
It's crazier than a shit. Time to
Death is coming.
You better hide! Put him down! You can't hide from me!
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Just brought hell down. I'm gonna cut you in two. You're gonna have to do better than gonna blow you into next week, boy. Kill that cocksucker. Gonna blow your damn head.
Point being, I was under serious attack. And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Bury him in the swamp! Can't beat us all! I think he's scared! You hear me? You
But luckily, A barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view. But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon... Steve? Steve!
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Indians?
There were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Stop that, son bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You can't breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
That's you, yellow bastard! Die! Done this! I'm glad it! Kill Greaves! Kill that goddamn bounty hunter! Waste your bullets! Go ahead! This brought hell down on you. I'm still standing. You ready?
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them. And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
You're dead! Come out, you yellow bastard! Oh! Get him, he's done! Put him! Got him! This asshole deserves to die!
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that!
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Just... Rule the day!
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck. pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in
Did you hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
well,
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Someone kill that bastard! I see him! Bury him in the
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side. They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers. My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told. It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch. I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there. I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Now you're really pissing me off!
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights, but I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway, so I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could. Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
You just brought hell.
Get house rat. You better hide.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? I dare you! Got cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody!
Calm down the thunder.
He'll kill us all!
Get ready for a belly full of buckshot. I'm still standing.
Gonna make you bleed! Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that!
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they?
Somebody's coming!
Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Worth this! If you wanna live!
You're gonna... I'm gonna blow
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that. I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
We don't kill him! Kill us!
outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Somebody really pissed this son of a bitch off! A lot more bullets! That's it for you!
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports. Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention. Of course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
God damn you!
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Right here! This son of a bitch is pissing me off! You can run, but you can't run! I hit him! This son of a bitch is pissing me off!
Hell's a cow. Stand still. Die! Looks like pissing me off.
we don't kill him, the kid'll kill us! God damn you! Come on out, you yellow bastard!
Ready to meet your maker. Stop. I'm gonna blow your damn head off. I'm going out. I'm taking you with me. Looks like pissing me off. I'm still standing.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
You ain't killing me. You can't hide forever. Yes, just one.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
You ready for a belly full of buckshot? I'm going out and I'm taking you with me. Damn!
Show yourself, coward! You ain't killing me!
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward. Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer.
Get off the bridge! Get off the bridge! Get off the bridge!
I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge.
Well, it was a touching reunion.
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore. I hope you understand how badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely,
Who the hell
they
is that?
found me.
Think straight! easier than Kid Curry asked me. Easier than a damn beefcake. Over the head.
Kill it!
He's a mad dog! He's nothing but a coward! Shoot him!
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
You can't hide from me. Can't believe you keep missing. He's almost as good as me. That's right. Run!
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Stupid contraption! Get out of here! You can't beat me! Damn!
It's truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many times I've danced with death.
Get out of here, you coward! You know who I am? Shit, I gotta reload? Stand still so I can kill you! What are you, yellow? Show yourself, you coward! Are you kidding me? This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Am I out of bullets already? Stand still so I can kill you! You know who I am? I think he's scared! You can't beat me! Had enough? This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Come on, come on, come on! For you to lay down and die! Guess you had enough, huh? Stand still so I can kill you! You know who I am? I think he's scared! Show yourself, you coward! Time for you to lay down and die! You can't hide forever! Shit! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Stand still so I can kill you! Come out, you yellow bastard! It's not fair! You know who I am? Damn! You can't beat me! Ah! Time for you to lay down and die! Get out of here, you coward! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Are you kidding me? can't hide forever! Ah! Damn! Shit! It's not fair! Are you kidding me? God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! Leave it to me! I think he's scared! Do you know who I am? Come on, come on, come on! You coward! For you to lay down and die! Hold him on while I reload! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Come out, you yellow bastard! Shit! You can't beat me! Ah! It's not fair! Do you know who I am? That enough? Stand still so I can kill you! Damn! Time for you to lay down and... Move it, boys! Best mistake you'll ever make!
It's time to end this. You're gonna have to do better than that. Wounded grizzlies twice as dangerous. You ready for a belly full of buckshot? If I'm dead, so are you.
What are you, yellow? You can't beat me! Stupid contraption! Stand still so I can kill you! Show yourself, you coward! Are you kidding me? You know who I am? Shit! Time for you to lay down and die! Ah! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! It's not fair! Damn! Stand still so I can... Reload? You can't beat me! Guess you had enough, huh? Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? Yeah!
Would've caught you, boy!
This is gonna hurt!
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally. Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me, "Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him." He shouted at me, "Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him." Those were his last words.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday. I confronted them as they were robbing a train.
सब्सक्राइब करना ज़रूरी है। प्लीज़ लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें। इसकी एंडिंग शायद कल हो जाए, तो प्लीज़ लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। मुझे लग रहा है ये गेम ख़त्म होने वाला है, 8 एपिसोड का ही था ये गेम, तो कल बात होती है आपसे। तो प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें, तभी आपको लास्ट एंडिंग एपिसोड मिलेगा। अगर इसमें भी व्यूज़ अच्छे नहीं आए तो फिर मैं नया गेम स्टार्ट कर दूंगा इसकी एंडिंग के बिना ही। तो अगर आपको इसकी एंडिंग देखनी है तो प्लीज़ कमेंट करें, लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें मेरे चैनल को, और कमेंट भी करें ताकि मुझे लगे कि हाँ भाई खेलना ज़रूरी है। तो प्लीज़